Oh, that was correct. That was correct. Yesterday we found a new clue and now need to push past the crates in the tunnel. I'd also like to readdress the angels in the tomb, as well as to purchase some of the more expensive items in the game, such as the blue tents, which apparently open up the game some more. My name is Noel, I'm a game designer, and here in my study we analyze the craft behind the screen. Alright, first we'll head over to the grounds and see what options we are presented there. Sleeping mask and gems, that's quite alright. And we had the freezer yesterday, so we're starting off very well with almost 200 coins. Alright, it's a beautiful day out here. Maybe we'll get the tomb so we can address the angels, or maybe the shrine, because there we could get the monk blessing again, so we can do the freezer strategy, or we can open up the chest that we apparently need. But we're not getting any of that. Instead, we could do a root cellar to get more dig spots, which could be good for money, because we might want a lot of money today. We could also buy the showroom with all the money that we have. I might actually do the dig spot strategy for today. Let's see if we can do something with that. We should also have some items from yesterday. Yes, the key card, because we slept in the billiard room, and some other important things. Very useful. All right. We're also going to have to recreate the experiment package. I had some, I reconsidered my options and I want to change a few things, but we'll start as always in the bottom left. The options are mid. I'm going to go with the pantry first. Let's maybe keep the fruit for now. Maybe we'll get a good experiment, although an experiment doesn't work with oranges, right? Don't really want to get the security here, so maybe we'll just go with the corridor. The hallway closet would be a bit of a waste. Let's see. We could go with the chapel here. And then see if we can get a conservatory. That costs us a coin. Okay. Then let's do the West Wing Hall, because we can only place that on the West Wing either. Anyway, I mean. Interesting that it creates these little lines here, even on the window. I don't quite know what these lines are supposed to be. Are these roots? Maybe those are roots. Ah, look at that. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That's of course pretty good. Maybe I should get the hallway here, because it's relatively rare. And we have a lot of gems, so let's go. Then maybe we can place a conservatory here. No. Now the question is, do we want unusual or rare rooms? I don't think I necessarily need that. I just need experiments, so let's go for the storeroom. Alright. Then here, I don't think we necessarily have to connect to the foundation, although it would be good, I guess. We could dead-end ourselves here. I think that would be okay as well. Gives us 3 keys, which is good. Although we do have the key card. Yeah, but keys are important. Should we put down the garage and then move on through the other sides? I think we can do that. Gives us a dig spot here. So if we get the dig spot experiment, that would be good. Definitely have to include that in the experiments. Alright, I think we're gonna move backwards first. And then we'll see. I always like to first check if we can go straight here or if we have to move to the right. We can go straight with the spare terrace. Let's do that. Don't think there's an item there. Not sure. Hard to see. Okay. We could do hallway, although I don't really want to waste that. So maybe we go with the parlor and we see how difficult it is today. We've been doing bad sometimes, well sometimes now. It's a tricky one again, kind of. The blue box is empty if it is false. Ooh, tricky. Now we have conditionals. The black box is true and it contains the gem. If this is true, then the gems are in the black box, which means the blue box should contain the gems. So that can't be. So probably this has to be false, which means the black box is false. So the thing is, this cannot be true. So if this is false, does that mean the black box is false and it does not contain the gems? Because we have two statements here. No, it's one statement because it's on one line. This is one statement. But if this is false, does it mean the black box is false and it does not contain the gems? Is it like both of these things are false then? Which means if this is false, the blue box is empty. If it is false, that means it would be in the blue box because it's false and would therefore contain the gems. But why would I need the white box then? The black box is false. The above statements is false. So that's true and that's false. I think this is the mixed box. And this is the false box and this is also the false box. No, this has to be the true box. The thing is, if this is false, then this is true. If this is true, this is definitely the mixed box. White is definitely the mixed box. So one of blue or black needs to be true and the other needs to be false. If this is true, then the black box is also true. That can't be. So this has to be the false one. So the question here is because we have an and, right? That makes this kind of like two statements, but they're on one line. So if this statement is false, are both of these to the left and to the right of the and false, or does only one of them have to be false? So I think, because this has to be the false box, that the first part is false and the second part is true. But since that is one statement, that still makes this statement false. That means the black box is false and it does contain the gems. Nah, the blue box is empty if it is false. If that is false, that means the blue box is full if it is false. I'm gonna go with the blue box, I'm not sure. It's tricky. I think the black box is true, fully false. No, it's wrong. Dude, the heck? Not sure. It's confusing. The blue box is empty if it is false. I'm gonna move on. I don't know, let me know if you got that one right. Really weird. Okay, we have a bit of a problem. With the kitchen, sometimes we can do an experiment, so I'm just gonna go with the reading nook. We're gonna waste a door, which is sad. But it is what it is. Yeah, there's an item here. Item in the spare terrace, by the way. We discussed in the comments in the last episode if that's a possibility, but I'm not going to take it. I don't want the compass. Alright, then I'm probably going to go for the dining room. Because I don't want to waste too many steps. Not steps, too many doors. This would waste the door. So dining room it is. But we stay on rank for now. Okay, maybe I'll go for the hallway closet then. It's not great, but I think, I don't know. At least we get a die. And then I might take the den here to connect to the foundation as well. Alright, now I would like to push down to the conservatory while, since this is our last exit, we need to make sure we really make a path We can only do that with a hallway. That's terrible. Or we could redraw, but that might give us even worse options. So I think I'm just gonna go with the hallway and take the loss with the door that I'm losing. But then we really need to start getting options. Kennel, I guess that's kind of good if we can get a shovel soon. And then I'm gonna place down the security and increase security because we have a key card. And we can do experiments here. Okay, increase security. Login. I did look at all the staff announcements here, I think. No. Wait. No? Okay, this is a new one. Land sakes alive. Land sakes alive. I'll be blowed. I have absolutely no idea how he's done it, but it appears Simon has somehow re-established satellite connection from the estate. Assuming this isn't a glitch either way, now that we have a connection again, I'll be able to check network activity logs and find out what happened. Alright. Request schedule change. This has still been disabled. We did the special orders. We could do another special order, but I think for now we're good. So let's return to network menu, then we'll do RTA. Data transfers, no data packets available. What about electronic mail? I don't think there's any additional mail, right? Yeah, no, I think we're good. Okay, view active terminals. We'll go to the lab because I want to do experiments. We'll do packet management again because I want to create a new packet. Apparently apples are pretty good, you said in the comments. A shop I think is quite alright. Security door I'm a big fan of. Chests are quite alright. At the next 3 times only. It's not too great. Trash while digging. The map one. Because you can trigger it 10 times. An upgraded floor plan is apparently pretty good. I think fireplaces, you told me, are quite alright as well. I'm kind of a fan of this one as well, although rank 9 is very high. And you can only trigger it 4 to 5 times. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, I don't know how many of those we have. So I think I'm gonna go for each room on rank 9 for now. Okay, then we're gonna go with the star. With the letter delivery to the mailroom. Lockpicking skill. Remove crate, of course. The reservoir one, we discussed that quite good in the comments in the last episode. I don't think I need that. I don't think that's very safe as well. Unless some of you also mentioned it might only be for that specific day and then the water resets on the next day. I have not tried it and I don't think I will. And not until I actually have to use that. Stock your pantry with fruits. Of course, the allowance one. So we are at 5, so I need 3 more. So we could just go for the key gem or die. That's kind of alright. Unseal one of the doors of the antechamber. That combined with pulling the antechamber lever could be quite good. So you pull a lever and it actually opens 2 doors. That's pretty good. If you want to get there. See, I don't know. What would be good as well? The small chest to the entrance hall might be good. I don't like the ones where they set your keys to 0 or where you lose half your steps. That just seems like a big penalty. We could unseal the doors for the antechamber, I guess. And then maybe stock the fruit. Oh wait, we got 8. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Finalize. Then we'll do experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Allowance. Remove a crate, very good. Each time you eat an apple, for each room with a fireplace you draft, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, very good. Let's go. So we hopefully get a lot of security doors today. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Experiment started. Okay. Exit. Alright. Then we'll try to pass this narrow path all the way down, which could be quite tricky, and I was able to lockpick that. Alright. Tricky. I think I'll go with the commissary. Because the dark room seems to be a gamble, in my opinion. Let's see what we're getting here. Let's go with the metal detector for the coins. We have enough keys, we have enough gems. We could get some bananas for extra steps. Although I don't really want to spend the money, so let's keep it. And here we remove our first crate. Nice. Okay, but we have a problem because we can't move down further. That's a bit of a bummer, but I think we'll just place down the boudoir in that case. We'll get the dice. Sometimes I'm confused because I can hear dogs barking, but that's just because we're near the kennel. Okay. We have a good experiment today. Security is at maximum, and we have a lot of rooms left still, so hopefully we're able to remove some crates. Let's see. Could go for the armory, but then we really have to go to the right, which is tricky. I will have to potentially use some of the... Okay, wait, what do I even want here? Do I need this? I don't think I need this today. I don't even... Well, let's get this just in case we get a gym or something. Okay, let's go to the right here. Lockpick. We can't lockpick this. We have to go to the right. Okay. Which we can do with the... Nah, I think I'm gonna redraw. Okay, bedroom. The showroom we might want to get today as well, because we could potentially try to buy it out. It only has 4 items, right? And they're not too expensive. So one of them is 20, maybe one is 50. So maybe we need like 200 coins. We could try that. I think 200 should be enough. Okay. Then maybe... See, that's the problem. If we get the drafting studio now, we have to go to the right after, which is tricky. Might not be able to do that. But maybe that's the best chance that we have instead of losing a door again. So to the right here. Okay, I'm gonna use a die. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use another die. My last one. That means we have to go for the quarry yard, which is... Dang it. Not very great. Not very good. Coin. Okay, should I open this? Maybe this contains a die. Yeah, it does. Good. 2 dice. Yeah, right. These are always 2. That's good. So... This is so annoying. Because I don't know. What if I protect myself from... Let's just protect ourselves from the dark room. So that we can actually see what we're drafting. So we don't have to lock ourselves. Where isn't there an item here? There's apparently an item here somewhere. Here. Okay. Yeah, this is not too good here. I'm not too big of a fan of how this worked out right now. Maybe I'll go with the passageway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not a big fan right now. We could put a dead end here. I don't like the laundry room though. Okay, let's place down the laboratory and see if it has a... It does have a security door, that's good. So that was just a pretty much of a waste, the passageway. Alright, at least we get another experiment here. Going, that's good. Probably gonna put down the rotunda, so we have 2 ways to go. Alright, let's see. Something with many options would be good. Not too happy, but maybe we could place that down. No, let's do the tunnel. Yeah, let's do the tunnel and then see what's at the end, because that's a good idea. I wanted to try that for a while. I mean, we're gonna waste 2 tiles here, but at least we can try that out. There's so many dig spots today, it's crazy. Another tunnel. Oh, there's something here. Where am I? Oh, 2 gems as well. Yeah, and we're past the floor plan. Interesting. What is yellow again? Black rotates... Ah, purple. Okay, purple rotates whatever. What do we even need? We need yellow. Okay, so that basically means... We gotta... Oh, how do we do that? Like that. And then... Like that. Okay. That was relatively simple. Okay, we are officially at 101 allowance. Look at that. Over 100 allowance. So if we get a freezer and we got the monk for 4 days, just with the allowance, we should have enough over 4 days, or 3 days, to get the blue tents, which is really good. Alright, so we can also cross this off the list then. List. Tunnel. No, wait, where's tunnel? Crates, monk tunnel. Tunnel to the north. I don't know if tunnel to the south will work, because maybe, I mean, you kind of end up... Maybe it works, who knows? I was hoping this was a security door, but it's not. So, hopefully we get a few more security doors. We can rotate floor plans. And then we'll get the gym for maximum access. Yes, security door. Very good, very good, very good. Let's see. I don't really need to get into room 46. I think I'll go for the drawing room to get more access. Let's see if there's a security door. No, there is not. Coins. If we get a showroom, I'll probably get that now. To see if we can buy it out. It's probably tight though. We could get the study to do the chess puzzle again. But I would also need the office. Or the master bedroom. Let's try... Should we try? Otherwise we could do the break room to get the keycard tomorrow. I think I'll put down the study. Which gives us a gem as well. I don't understand why the study is a queen's room. Because clearly that was his room, no? Or was that her room? I'm a bit confused there. Is there a coin somewhere? Yeah. Straight left. The gift shop. I mean, I'm not gonna have enough money today. So I think I'm just gonna redraw. I don't need gems either. And the closet. Okay, that's pretty bad. None of these options are useful, but we can spend gems since we have the study, which is good. Okay, we could do the office, but that's gonna lock us in. We could do the rumpus room for 8 coins. The showroom, I mean, yeah, we can still get the showroom. Let's do the rumpus room. I'm mainly hoping for security doors at this point to remove more crates. I don't know how many crates we need to remove. I was thinking about 20. Like, I couldn't see the end of it, so there could be a significant amount. I couldn't see 20, but maybe like 10 to 20. Okay, I'm probably gonna go for the gift shop so we have more access. Gives us more security doors, maybe. Nope. Then here, let's do this one in the end. This will be our last shot. Then here, could do the office for checking mail, or the break room for the... Maybe we'll do the... Let's do the office and check the mail. Maybe there's mail. At least we did it. We can also spread gold in the estate. Although, why would I do that? I don't really need that. Maybe if we get the showroom and we're short on money, we can try. See, now I'm not sure anymore. Do we get different mails if we log into... Ah, here, electronic mail. Ah. Okay, there's no data packets here. I thought maybe this had special data packets, but that's not true. But we can check electronic mail, and there's 2 new emails. Okay, interesting. And it says which ones are new. That's good. That's from Estate Beneficiary. Dear Simon, we, the undersigned, would like to inform you as the contingent heir of Mount Holly that while you are exploring the estate, the staff have been placed on indefinite paid leave. You have the full right and privilege to spend as much time on the estate as you deem fit without the interruption and supervision of the staff. It is entirely at your discretion to decide when and if the staff are to return to their duties. These are some lawyers or something. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. These are always lawyers, these Mc guys, right? Communications. Simon, just to let you know, a few of us at the staff have a habit of using the staff announcements board that is located on the network under staff services. You may notice new announcements from time to time. This is convenient as most of the staff who are interested have access to the public terminal in Sinca, while very few, like Randolph and myself, have electronic mail capabilities. Annie, Babbage. Everything else I'm sure we looked at. Okay. Staff, remote terminal access. I think that's fine. Maybe I'll request a shovel, because we might be able to do the experiment, right? Shovel. Approve order. So we can just roll these orders, basically, I think. I don't think that deletes the old order. At least I hope so. Today we got the metal detector. Was that the special delivery? I don't know. Let's use our second to last key here. Now I could redraw here. Okay, let's do it. Maybe we get a better option. The casino. I don't know why I would want any of that. Can we get allowance here? I don't think so, right? Unless we place a big bet. I would prefer the showroom. Let's see. We're not getting that either. Let's spend one more gem. Spend another gem. Not too happy. Oh, treasure trove. Let's do the treasure trove so we can put another $5 in there. How much does the showroom cost? I don't know anymore. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're at 11 times 5, which is crazy. We almost... we have so many coins, holy cow. Let's open this as well, for the clue. Oh, blue one. All boxes marked by star contain memos that are true. The question is, what are blue memos? Oh, have I even seen a blue memo before? So, green sometimes is true, sometimes is false, but what is blue? All boxes marked with sun contain memos that are true. Is that a sun? I didn't look if that's a sun. Can I close it? So if that's true, then that would be consistent because that's a sun box. If that is false, all boxes marked by sun, that would also be consistent. So either sun is always true or sun is always false. That's basically what that tells us. Huh. Have I looked out here? That marks the end of the perimeter. It has a bench there. Alright. So last door here. I don't think the chapel contains more than 150 coins. That's the thing. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't really need items, but if we could get the showroom with my last redraw, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna try for that. Nope. Therefore, we can draw again, redraw again. No. No, okay. I was about to say, we could go back to the commissary and buy the gems that are... No, we can't go back anymore because I should have done this earlier. Now I'm stuck. Dang it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go with the Starfish Aquarium for the extra star. And then here, sadly, we would need way more coins. Wait, each blue room drafted on the 8th rank will contain... I didn't even read this. Each blue room drafted on the 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. Was this description there always? Don't remember reading that. So we have to then go and draft blue rooms on the 8th rank. How many blue rooms do we have? Are these all blue rooms? These are all blue rooms. And then these are purple, yellow, green, red. And then there is some studio editions, 4 of them. And there's also 2 of these blue ones. And there's the outer ones. We can't place the outer rooms inside the house, as far as I know so far. So we have, what's that? That became... Oh, the spare terrace became a green room. Does that mean I'm missing a blue memo because I can't place the spare room anymore on the 8th rank now? But theoretically, we have 12, 24, 36, 40, 44, 46, 40, 40? 42 potential blue memos. No, more, +4, so 45 approximately blue memos that we can get. In total, that's quite a lot. Sturdy construction, steel. All right. How does that look for today? We don't have a master room, a king's room. I know we have the office. Oh, okay. We have the... I keep forgetting how many pieces there are. King. Oh, so pawn, rook, bishop, knight, king, and queen. Is there 6? So we have the king, we have the queen, we have the rook, we have the bishop. We certainly have a pawn. Do we have a knight? The security is a knight. We can do the chess puzzle again today. I have enough steps. Where do I need to go? Through here. It's a pretty long way to get there. We can buy a few bananas. Or bananas. Bananas. Are bananas British English and bananas American? Or is that Australian? I'm so confused sometimes. I just mix all the English dialects together sometimes. Do we need gems? No. Do we need keys? I mean, I guess we could buy a key, but do I need a key? Wouldn't know why, so let's not. And we removed 3 crates, so we can look at how that looks like now. Should we go through here? We could load up the chapel. We could load up the chapel with a couple coins. Where is that? Not here. Oops. I don't want that. Let's load up the chapel in the end when we have spent all our coins. Let's quickly look at the chests now. How many did I remove? 3. Okay, this looks basically the same. Some chests here on top were removed. Whoa, there's a lot. Look, there's an entire wall of chests back there. Holy cow. So do we go through the left here, probably? I hope so. I hope they don't start removing these ones and these ones. That would be... Ugh. Okay. Okay, chest puzzle. Keep forgetting which entrance is which. And the chest is always further than I think. Here it is. Yeah, the castle matrix. Okay. It's annoying that we can't open the map in there. So the office is up here. The study is 1 night move down. So the study is here and the night... No, the study is here. And then this is somewhere here. The bishop is here. Security is... Where is security? Nope. Here somewhere. Yeah, and then that's probably anywhere really. Okay. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Right now we have... Where is my power? Oh, was the power removed? I think I had the knight, right? I have to look at these again. I think I had the... Yeah, I had the knight. Do you accept this power? No. No. What is the pawn? When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose... Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Knight, bishop, rook or queen. Maybe we also need to have the queen. No, then we can't have the pawn. I was thinking maybe we need to have the queen and then with the pawn we could swap it for the rook to castle. But you can't have the queen and the pawn at the same time. I still don't get the castle thing. Can we have the rook and the pawn? No. Okay. So, once you get to rank 8, you can choose your power. The knight gives you the armory. I just don't know why you would want the armory once you made it to rank 8. Although, I guess you know what you've seen. So you might want to get a morning star or something. I forgot what the other ones do, so I have to look at them. That's the queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen side of your house, lose 5 steps and gain... I don't like that. That's not too powerful. The king. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn. So you need a color strategy for that. The bishop is pretty good for the coin strategy. Yeah, maybe we would want to get the bishop so we can do the tens. Wait, is it... Gain 30 coins the first time you enter Chapel, so we could still get 30 coins today, but that would only get me to 269. That's not enough for the blue tents. Well, maybe by breaking the piggy, but I don't know how much is in the piggy, so... You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. Oh, that's pretty good. To get the conservatory more often. So that's good for the conservatory. I actually like the rook. So we can try to get the conservatory a few more times in the next couple days. And then once everything is kind of in a good rarity where we want it, like especially bringing the rarer ones down to more common, especially the, no, the throne room I already did. The attic should be more common, definitely. And then I would make other ones, other dead ends, rarer probably, if I don't need them necessarily. Because the attic is powerful. Okay, so I think rook is number 1 choice for now. Bishop is pretty good as well because of the 30 coins, but I think we should be good with just the monk and the freezer for the money. The king, I think someone of you said in the comments the king would be pretty good, but I don't know how I would use that right now. Just don't usually do color strategies. Each day you may choose a color. Can you choose black, is the question. So if I would want to get the throne room, I could... Or I could just make the throne room common. Very common. Although then you get it early, which might not be too bad. I don't know. Should I make the throne room very common? Because I think we need to go back there later again with more items, right? Which will be difficult because I already struggled last time when I needed the crown to get to the throne room, and I need even more stuff apparently. So maybe I should make the throne room ultra common for that. And then with the banner of the king, we could choose black on that day. I guess if it's ultra common, we definitely should get it. I just don't really know how to use the king. Then the queen, not too powerful. Nope. We just had this one. And that one I'm not too big of a fan. I guess once you get to rank 8, you could choose how to... like which strategy you want to use to finish off the day. Although I would not go for the knight. Probably. Yeah. The bishop, well, the rook. By the time you get to rank 8, you already probably placed both lower coroners, so the rook is only half as useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the rook for now. For the conservatory strategy. Yeah, I think it's gonna be rook. I like the conservatory thing. Resilience of the rook. You may give up this power. Okay. The heck? The sound is coming from here, the sound effect. Which is weird. Okay, then I think we'll just go to the... what is it called? Chapel, and insert the remaining money there. Because I wouldn't know what else to spend it on today. The foyer is actually tricky because it unlocks... Well, hallway doors are always unlocked. Does that mean it automatically opens security doors as well? And if I have the experiment active, it unlocks those as well. But does that count as a security door bypass for the experiment? Not sure. Because I wouldn't want to screw up my experiment with a foyer. I guess the study, I thought about making it rarer, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I really like its power. And that it's a queen's room, so we can do the chess puzzle. The rumpus room with the 8 coins, I just really don't think the 8 coins make that much of a difference. So I'm probably going to make it rarer, although it's a blue room, so we want the blue memo from that at some point. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. We'll just go to the chapel and insert our money. And then we'll do a second day. We can put 29 bucks in there, actually, which is a significant amount. It's a bit sad that we couldn't dig up all these dig spots because I was missing a shovel. I don't have one, right? That would have been funny if I had a shovel all this time, like in the last episode, where I forgot which items I had. Let's go. I can put money in even though I was out of steps. You can just continue walking back in. Oh, my cat is trying to get on the table. He's really hungry and wants to eat something. Let me check the meal schedule because that tool is broken. Apparently it's too hard to make a software that simply opens up the cat's meal schedule at the right time of day. I don't know. We'll see about the meal schedule. Okay, come on down here. Come on. There's no space here for you. There's no space here for you. I have a new cat in the house, not the one you just saw, that would have otherwise gone to the shelter, and yeah, that would have been a bit sad. So let's see if my two cats are now getting along, so I have to sometimes go check on them, as well as because of the cat feeder that's broken, but everything is fine, I think. I hope. Alright, well, today we got the tunnel done, and we got a bit of the experiments done, and we loaded up the chapel, which is great. I think we'll just do the same tomorrow, except we'll focus on the conservatory. Alright, let's do another day. Save and continue. Bum-ba-dum. Day 72. We're approaching 100. The music is good. I wonder if Tonda did the music himself as well. It's crazy. Like, if you make games yourself, you need to have so many different disciplines to master. Like, from design to programming to music to marketing. It's crazy. At least he had a publisher to help with probably some of the marketing, I guess. Playtesting and everything. So I wonder which parts he actually did himself. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, I think I actually want to go with the tomb so that we can place, or so we can activate these angels again in the correct order. I think we should start with that. Let's go. Or will I need the burning glass for this? That's the question. Let's first grab the money here. How much is that? Is that only just 5, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, then the angels are written on the will. In that video in the back here. That's the deed. I don't think the deed is important. I think you need the will. Somewhere here it mentions the order of these angels. I think that is the original order. Here. Orindia, Lydia. I have to write this down. Did I already write this down? Okay. The question is which one of these are which? Here. Okay, Rena is the one with the... Orindia is the one with the shield. Okay, we do have quite a few of them. Veya is the cleaning one. Rena is the farmer. Mila is the cleaner, no? The maid. Housemaid. Lydia... No, Veya is the cleaner. What? Really? Veya is the cleaner. That's also why Veya, here the star, gives us a dirt pile. Because we need to clean it up, probably. Then Mila, the thing is, I think Mila was the one that was presented to us in the housemaid's room. Lydia is the one with the... what? To me, she looks like a horse rider. I'm just gonna write down Lydia as horse rider. I don't know. Or horse. She's a horse, I guess. So... here. Wait, Mila is the cleaning one? Mila surely is the cleaning one. The one with the broom. Or is the one with the broom a different one? That's the broom one, right? That's Mila. Aha. And Veya is the one that... What is that? Veya is the... How do you say this in English? Is she the one that cleans out the fireplace? Is that the fireplace thingy? What is that? This is what we call that. This is what we call the fireplace cleaning people in Swiss German. They certainly have that hat, but do they have this? They have this little tool thing. That's this thing. Surely it is. So she's actually the fireplace cleaner. I don't know what that's called. And Mila is the housemaid. Come on. Ugh, word is so crappy. Ah. Have I already said that I don't like Microsoft products? Every episode there's a chance to reiterate on that. Veya is the fireplace cleaner. And Mila is the housemaid. Okay, so we just don't know about Joya and Dauja. So those two we can flip around, I guess. It's loading again. Unbelievable. I didn't even do anything. Okay, so we do Shield Horse Farmer. Shield Horse Farmer. Which ones are left even? Don't even know which ones I don't know about. Oh, the Queen. We don't know which one is the Queen. One is Draxus, no? Isn't Draxus an angel? Or is that the king? The Queen. No, it would be the Queen because it's an angel, no? Draxus is down there, though. Is that an angel? Or is it not? Ah, the cook. We're missing the cook as well. One is the cook? Question mark? No, Draxus is not on here. The name is not on here of Draxus, right? So... we got that one. And the is that the farmer? No, that's a different farmer. Wait. We have two farmers then. Oh, Orindia is the queen. Ah, Orindia is the queen. Okay. This one we don't know with the tri-spear thing. I don't know what it's called. The cook we don't know either. Rina is the plower. Is that called to plow the ground, the soil? Dude. To plow the soil? It's probably called differently. I'm just gonna call her the plower. I'm sorry about that. And then one of them is the farmer with the tri-spear. Oh, it's crashing again, I think. Let's just call it the tri-spear. Man, I'm sure they have official names, so she's the queen. It's crashing again. Oh, let me do the thing. Okay, the queen. I should not use word for this anymore. It's getting to the edge. It's getting to the edge of its ability. Okay, so we start with Queen Horse Plower. Let's go. Queen. This could open, I guess. Where's horse? Here, horse. Then the plower one is not here. This one. Then we go cook, tri-spear. Oh, that's not even a tri-spear. That's 4 spears, okay. Fireplace, housemaid. Where's fireplace? Here's fireplace. And housemaid. Either it's that or the other way around. There's only 2 options, I think. Okay, I guess that was wrong. Did I do all of them? I think so. Can I do it again is the question. I sure hope so, so let's reset them all. Oh, or do I need to... Oh, I need to probably raise them and not lower them. Right? Okay, let's do it again with raising. I guess there's 4 options then. Queen, horse, plower. Queen, horse, plower. Cook, tri-spear, fireplace. Cook, tri-spear, fireplace, maid. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, then we lower them the other way around. We swap cook with tri-spear, but the rest we keep the same. I don't remember if lowering or raising, so this stays open, interestingly. So queen, horse, plower, then tri-spear, then cook, then fireplace, then housemaid. Okay, then we try the other way around. That's the last option that I can think of. Otherwise I have to check my logic again. Plower, tri-spear, cook, fireplace, maid. Nope. Dang it. It's gonna call her plower. So that's the cook. That is the tri-spear, even though it's not a tri-spear. She's the fireplace. She's the literal fireplace, you know. Word's crashing. Stay calm. I'm lucky that I don't have to use word at work, imagine. Housemaid. Let's just call her the maid. Wait, the cloister is Lydia. Cloister of Lydia. Oh, I probably made a mistake. No, that must be the same. She's the horse. She's the literal horse, not the rider. She's the horse. And then she's the queen. Or is she not? How do I know that Orindia is the queen? I didn't write down the clue, that's the thing. In alphabetical... Or someone also suggested to do them in alphabetical order. Let's see. Daya... What would be the alphabetical order? Veia... Mila... Orindia... Lydia... Rena... Joya. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Daja. We don't know. Joya, we don't know. Lydia is the horse. Mila is the maid. Orindia is the queen. And Rena is the plower. And Veia is the fireplace. So we could try spear cook, horse maid. Question is if I have to lower them or... I don't know. Okay, what did I say? Try spear cook, horse maid. Try spear cook, horse maid, queen, plower, fireplace. Queen, plower, Fireplace. Okay, let's try it again. Upside this time. Try spear. Cook. Horse. Maid. Queen. Flower. Fireplace. Okay, then we try it the opposite way, because I don't know, not sure about these two. Cook, try spear, horse, maid, queen, flower, fireplace. Okay, then we try the same as raising again. Cook, try spear, horse, maid, queen, flower, fireplace. Okay, either that's all nothing, or I got something wrong. And I probably got something wrong. Orindia, Lydia, Rina, Joya, Dashavea. And Draxus. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, God. I missed Draxus. He is an angel. And he's hidden away. Okay, we have to put Draxus in as well then. Oh, boy. Draxus. He's death. He is death, right? Or, yeah, dead end. Yeah. So Draxus would be here. Okay, so we have to try again. But let's do the original order first. Queen, horse, flower. Queen, horse, flower. Cook. Try spear. Fireplace. Maid. And then death is all the way down there, although I'm losing a step by doing that. Am I not? I think I am. Yeah, I am. Fricks. Oh, that was correct. That was correct. I love this when they bring the saxophone out. Infinity, 8th. Because death never dies. What is he holding there? He's holding something, no? A bone? I don't know. Okay, which book to read? Let's start here. A new clue. What? How many memos? How? Oops. Yeah. How many memos should be visible? Route 8 instead, platform 8. Okay, I think we figured that out. Cook, maid. All he needs was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find 2. For you are looking for a new clue too, for clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Okay, so that was when he was, the notes. Those might have been actually Tonda's notes, but then he changed it. He would find 2 clues. How many memos should be visible? Cook, maid. Suspect list needed will add in final illustration. Departure, depart. Dead herrings. Medium gate. Oh, there's so many clues here. Holy cow. Double check with Kirk about documents. Kirk was like a pseudonym or something. He had retraced his sketches and studied... It doesn't say sketches though, it says steps. He had retraced his steps and studied the files, rewritten his theories and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to nobody known, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Swapped the king with the rook. That's the castle thing. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. With clue in secret passage. Wait. SOOT. That's the Matrix thing. SOOT. I like that. It almost seems like that's a notes from him when he was making the game, and then he used those as clues. That's cool. Castle. Here, SOOT. I already know all of that. Okay, sad. I thought I have a new clue, but I don't. That's fine. Too much overlap with clue in secret passage. Yeah, I guess 100% overlap then. He had looked high and low. Checked every space. Note to publisher. Insert small case numbers. Barely visible between the marked words above. Oh, did someone make the graphics for him? So he just made the sketches and someone actually went in and made it look nice? Because I was wondering how he did all of that, because it's so much work. I was wondering if he just had someone who made the nice graphics, because that would make a lot of sense. Nice. Now, is that an exact copy of the game? 8.12.1. 8.12.1, 5.14. 3.15. 3.13. I guess that's a 13. 4.962. 4.962. 11.7.10. 11.7.10. Replace fork with something connected to 10. Clue. With station 10 probably. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. Replace fork with something connected to 10. Fruit, what's 10? If he found a new clue. Is that because... that's because of the Bridget, because she's getting the fruits? I don't know. On the pantry? Well, I mean, in the pantry would also use a fork though, no? I don't know. Under beds and in nooks. Under beds and in nooks. That's kept the way it was. Cuckoo 2. A new clue. Okay, that we figured out. So I guess there's a lot of clues on how to solve the new clue. I just kind of winged it, I guess. Denotes it in verse. Remove. Yeah, that's okay, this note was removed from the book and it was placed in the music room instead. Can we make another word out of this? Maybe we need to rearrange that and mean something. Because it almost seems like it correlates with this. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found, lines as in ranks or lines as in spines. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. What? A nod to my uncle's parlor game. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me. Did she? And found that the diction of each word was sound, unending homophones. I read homophobia for a second, but homophones. Each of two or more words having the same pronunciation but different meanings, origins or spellings, for example, new and new. Oh, so gates and gate. Yeah, he's a big fan of homophones then. Entrance, yeah, that's simple. Then here he added that symbol. Why the heck did he add that symbol? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He also added 2 ranks instead of that symbol here. From what I was told, I believe Margle's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed Pump Room from the draft pool. Margle's directory. Who's Margle? The best medicine is not yet evidence for the president's evidence or something. That's okay. If... And having read this so many... Have you seen all the signs? 1 per page. There's just a lot of clues here that we already figured out. Remind Randolph to set this out before we leave. Or is there perhaps something... I don't think there's much new stuff in that book. I think we figured it out. The Red Prince. There was a Red Prince. Oh, look. Another clue at what we need to do. We need the 3 items on the throne, okay. A red castle made of stone. That looks like a Destiny raid banner. Okay. The prince had a love for all things red. Of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. I actually understood all of this during the cutscene when I saw it the first time. That these were related to colors and therefore to realms. He had heard that the sky is blue. Yep. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. He couldn't see beyond. This is new. This is new. He couldn't see beyond the red shade. He was aware he never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. Is this mom with a exotic bird or what is that? Although you usually keep canaries in those, no? That's Saturn. Isn't Saturn yellow? Yeah, but the game doesn't use Saturn. It uses some other type of name probably. But one day the prince saw something new, and if you look closely you might see it too. A blue butterfly. The butterfly effect. Is that a reference to going back and undoing what has been done, trying to change the future? Which actually relates to my idea of making a Prince-like game. I had quite a few ideas now that I'm still trying to wrap my head around the core concept, but time plays a big role. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. He had a new favorite color, the color blue. Yeah, not really anything I didn't know already. I could now try alphabetic order. Given that this is actually the correct order, so Yoya is the cook. And Daya is the tri-spear. Okay, alphabetical order then. So tri-spear, death, cook. But I'll first raise all of them again. Oh, I didn't raise the death. I need to raise death. I don't want to screw it up. I don't know if I need to lower them or raise them. So Draxos is... Wait, is there 7 angels? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Ah, there is 8 angels, of course, and Draxos is the 8th. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I thought I was missing one. Alright, everything is reset. Now we need Tri-Spear, Death, Cook. Tri-Spear, Death. Was that always open like that? I guess, yeah. Cook. Horse. Maid. Queen. Okay, I don't think that did anything. Did I do it correctly? Tri-spear, death, cook, horse, maid, queen, plower, fireplace. I think I did it the right way. And this is the alphabetical order, right? So now we've tried it. I hope I did it right. If I did it wrong, let me know. Then we'll try it again next time. I'll quickly check if anything else has changed. I don't think so. Don't think so. There's this Eragon letter, and you guys told me I should really figure out Eragon as well, because it's gonna be necessary. Nah, I'm not a big fan of Iraqian, I must admit, because I think I'm missing clues, or I don't know if I have all the clues to... I would like to know when I have all the language clues. And then I would like to piece together the language, but I don't want to start piecing it together and then have clues missing. So that's what's kind of annoying, so I'm hesitant to do that. Okay. I think we're good down here. Did that help? I don't think that helped at all. I don't think that gave me any... Or should I have checked the painting, the Draxus painting? No, there would have been something. Pretty sure there would have been something. I don't know. Alright, then we'll do another day. Maybe we can get the observatory, some experiments, maybe the treasure trove to put some more money into it. I'll start off with a den for access to the side entrance. Conservatory, nice. And here we have the rook power. Good, but the conservatory is good, that's what I want. Oh, treasure trove. Nice. I'm definitely gonna make the rumpus room unusual, at least. Then the treasure trove we're gonna make standard. Or should I make it common, so we can pump it up with money and get a lot of money every day? And we can, if we do the monk strategy, we can always guarantee that we have it as well to draft it outside. And once we get that special key that we apparently need to open it. So I think I want to make it common, because it's a really good room with the money. It has an exit as well, at least. Or should I make it standard? Maybe we'll make it standard. I think common might be a bit too common. Or should I make it standard? Common. I think I'm gonna put it in very common so we can load it up with coins. Or not. See, I don't know. It basically it acts almost as a big allowance if we put it in common. Almost like the gem one. I don't know. Oof. Because I already had a run where I didn't get the treasure trove. Maybe I'll put it in standard. Standard is almost guaranteed that you get it, no? Should I put it in common? Common would mean we could load it. Let's put it in common. Okay. We put it in common. We load it up with coins like crazy. It's overabundant though. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm putting it in standard. And the break room is common. I guess that's okay because it gives us keys which are important. That's the thing. But then I might as well make the treasure trove common, no? Because of the coins. Let's go. I hope that's a good choice. I'm a bit scared about it, to be honest. Treasure trove common. Okay, let's leave it. I don't know. Rumpus room. I think I'm gonna make it rare. I might need it again for the blue memo, but aside from that, the 8 coins, I'd rather have the treasure trove, to be honest. Alright, then here we'll put down a dead end. The music already stopped. I spent so much time in considering my rarity options. Okay. Probably putting down the hallway closet, because I don't want to lose 2 doors. Oh, shovel, that's good. Maybe we get a good experiment today. Alright, then here, straight would be good. Maybe the spare room terrace, very good. Exactly, perfect. And then you can't see whether there's some... Oh, there's a gem on the table, actually. But we have enough gems right now. So... let's see what we get here. We could go commissary, which gives us an early opportunity to buy something. For example, a set of gems. Maybe we get another, like 2 keys maybe, so we're good off with keys for now. We can get 2 gems as well. So we're definitely like well stocked. Then here to the right would be good. Which we can't really do. Therefore, I'm placing down a dead end because I don't want to waste a door. And that always contains a gem. Basically always contains a gem. Okay. Do we have a key card? No. So... we could do dining room. Okay, let's go. I would like to have a lab or a security next for the experiment. Let's stay on the rank here for now. Connecting to the foundation would be good to the right. Which we can do with a boiler, but we lose a room. It's a power source that's not too useful. But I might do that. Do I need to do that though? I could also just do the break room. Save myself a door and get some keys out of it. Let's do that. What the heck is that? What is that? I've never seen that X thing before. Does that mean we don't do that? 13 plus 10 is 23. So let's... What if we don't do 13? We just end up with 10. Okay. So we don't do this one. So we do 6 minus 2 is 4. And not that one. So 4? No. Six times 2 is 12. Ah, it's not minus, it's times, right. So we don't do that one, not do that one. So 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. 2 keys. Then I think that's our only way forward. To the left would be good. Therefore, I'm gonna go with the hallway. Or we go with the chapel so we can start putting money into it. Okay. Then let's go to the right first, to the lower ranks. Down here. Maybe with another break room. Okay, new mechanics here for some reason, suddenly. Not that one, not that one. So 6 times 2 is 12. We already had that one. Does it just give us the same one? No, it's not the same one. But this is 16. Okay, silver key. We take it. We'll take it. Right. To the left here. With a reading nook. A ton of keys. Okay. We could go to the right if we want to try to get another conservatory. But that means we need to really get something good here or we're stuck. I don't want to be stuck right now. So let's go with the parlor and see if we can do that. We have simple ones. Simple ones. What? Letter B, okay. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So this contains the letter B. This contains the letter B. all of them contain the letter B. So this is certainly true. Therefore, this is true as well. Therefore, this is false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This is false. So we need to find the box that does not contain the letter U, and that's where the gems are. This contains true and blue. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. This does not contain the letter U. This does contain the letter U. Here. So the gems are in a box containing a statement with the letter true, with the letter U. That statement is false. Therefore, it's in blue. That is true because this one is true. I think it's in here. Okay. That was a simple one. That was indeed a simple one. Let's go. Since I don't want to lose steps, doors, I mean, I'm going to go with the workshop. Which gives us the battery, as always, almost. Regular key. Alright, probably gonna go with the corridor, because I don't want to dead end us here already. We don't have any dice, so I'm a bit hesitant on that. Then I might want more options here. Okay, but then I'm first going back, so that we can approach this from the other side. I would like to get an experiment going very soon. Do we have a shovel? We do have a shovel. Forgot about that. But I might get a shovel experiment, see? So I don't really want to dig anything up yet. I'm gonna go with the observatory. The inkwell, and is that more... that's a diamond, and that's the inkwell, okay. Alright. Let's go straight right. I am gonna come back here, so I'm gonna place down a bedroom. So we can get some steps back, hopefully. Don't see any items. Yeah. Not a huge fan of how this is turning out right now. Hallway loses us a door. Boiler room loses us a door. Trophy room leads to a dead end, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go for the boiler, I think. We've not had any locked doors so far. Really need to get that security now. Pantry. Let's try to... I think we're good on options right now, so let's go to the right here. Mount Holly gift shop is of course good for the options. Maybe we'll place that. Walk-in closet for the dead end. I need to do an experiment. I don't have any room with a computer yet. As soon as I get a computer room, I have to draft it. Okay, let's push onward a little bit. Straight left would be good. We could do the kennel. How many mechanical rooms do we have? Only 2. So not too useful. It might, so if we get the oh no, we actually will have 3. 1, 2, yeah, but that might, if it opens straight and right, we won't really be able to get to the left, which is bad. If it opens straight and left, That would be good. So the chances that it actually opens up left is pretty good. And that's what I want. I want to go to the left. The drafting studio I can reduce rarity on for sure. At least a little bit. So let's go Mechanarium. I hope that it opens up to the left. It does. Very good. Regular key. Then I'll go for a hallway. And then here, East Wing hall would be good. Security, even better. Let's go, finally. I don't have a key card, right? Do I have a key card? No. So it's unlikely that I'm gonna get one. I also placed both billiard rooms already. So I'm probably gonna go for another trigger, not for the card one. Your map. Trash while digging. For each room with a fireplace. I almost feel like I have to go with that one. It's super strong. Okay, remove a crate. And the next 10 times you open and view your map. Let's combine them, but then we'll pause the experiment. We'll pause the experiment. And then we can resume it once we have more steps. I would like to get as many steps as possible. Let's do the utility closet, I guess. Keycard entry system is off. Gym off, darkroom off, garage on. Okay. Then we'll tilt things to our favor. Security level should be high. And offline mode will be unlocked. Now, we would need to get a kitchen to get food. How else do we get a lot of steps? Maybe with the addict, actually. The addict. Exactly. No, the attic. Which is pretty good. Let's see. Maybe there's food in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Is the chest an item? Is the chest an item or what? The chest, I mean. Dude. Okay. We can RTA into the lab from any computer now. So if we go to the right later and get an office, we might RTA to the lab again to resume the experiment. Okay, let's just use a regular key here. I would like to get something that gets me straight as well as right, so let's use a die. Can do the darkroom, perfect. Then we can go right here, turn it back on. We lose a few steps. Darkroom on. Where is the dining room? Back there. But when we make our way back to the right side, we'll go past the dining room to eat. Gem. It's very hard to see, but sometimes there's a lever here, which is also black and white, kind of. But not today, okay. So here to the left would be good. We use a key. We have a lot of them. I'm not too happy about that. Should I just put down... should I just put down the casino? Because I want to keep the lab for later if possible. So I'm putting down the casino. There's money there, which I can try to get. It's not a huge amount. Okay. How many steps do I need to get back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, about 10 steps. Let's see what we get here. Dead end would be alright at this point. So maybe I'll just put down the boudoir to get the 2 dice and I don't need the gem though, but the 2 dice would be nice. Dice are nice. Oh, and then we can dig up something, right. Forgot about that, but right. This animation takes forever. Okay, 40 coins. It would be good if we get a freezer again today. Okay, we want to go back now through the mechanarium. And then we could check what's here. Or we could leave it. Go back. I don't know. I don't know what the better option here is. Could do trophy room. Or bunk room. Double your keys. Sometimes there is fruit in the... I don't really need keys. We could then go through the drawing room to the left here potentially, and here to straight up. So I think I'm placing down a bunk room. Which gives me 5 steps and bananas, right. 10 steps actually, plus 6 from the bananas. So we're back up to a bunch of steps, very good. Okay, then I'm making my way back through the pantry. I can also use all dig spots now, which might reveal some turnips. Or keys, I guess. So we need to optimize for steps. Only 2 dig spots here. Then we'll go here to the right to eat our meal. We don't have a showroom, unfortunately. There's no dig spot here. Not sure if there was one there. Okay, let's make our way forward. See if we can put down another computer here. And potentially a kitchen would be good. Here. Can I craft something? Nope, need more tools. Okay, so here to the left. I might just redraw here. This gives us an apple. Let's redraw and see if we can get a kitchen. Nope, we can't, but we can get the throne room, which leads us to the left at least. Does this contain... I don't think this contains fruit usually. Let's just get the throne room and then go to the left if it's open. I can't see if it's open. It is. Okay, then we can still do the classroom now. I don't need the trophy room. But that only gives me an apple, which is basically useless. An apple is just 2 steps, no? Let's keep that for potentially later. And then I'm just putting down the trophy room. We had that fire glitch again that I talked about last time. Okay, here straight would be good. Maybe with the drafting studio, at least that goes straight. Let's use the silver key. Okay, we could do the quarry yard. The pool gives us 2 trunks that we can open. But those won't contain fruit. The quarry yard contains dig spots, which might contain steps, and the conference room, if we would be able to spread fruit, which we are not going to be able to, because we can't get the secret garden. So the quarry yard is probably the best option because it potentially gives us beetroot or whatever it was called. Okay, the music just ominously stopped for some reason. Here to the right, kitchen. No, but a lab. Okay, let's take the lab so we can do the lab, the experiment from here again. Should I start it already? No. Well, treasure trove, also good. I think I'm gonna do treasure trove. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that keeps getting more and more crazy. Pink boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Problem is I don't know if that's true or false, because this is a blue box with the moon. Wow. Pink boxes marked with moon. So here, a freezer or a kitchen. And I'm thinking I'm gonna redraw until I get either. I'm gonna use a regular key because I don't want many doors. Oh, I can also redraw using... Okay, let's redraw using the rook first. Ah. Should I freeze my account? Or should I use the kitchen? I'm almost inclined to go for the kitchen. To make use of the experiment. I think the 400 coin limit is not as hard as it used to be. And I cannot guarantee that I will get it tomorrow just because I get the freezer now. So tomorrow, if I get the freezer now, and I get the allowance tomorrow, I would be at 292 coins. So I would need to get 108 coins for the blue tents, which could be possible if we get the treasure trove tomorrow. That's already like 50 something, but it's not enough. Yeah, it's too risky. I would like to get the freezer with the blessing of the monk, to be sure. So I'm gonna go for the kitchen. Just to remove more crates so we can move that along faster. So we get bacon and eggs. We get the club sandwich. And we get all bananas that we can. Okay. That means we can do the experiment 9 times, I think. Okay. I like the rook. for the conservatory. Resume experiment. Would you like to resume? Yes. Experiment resumed. Exit. That means the next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps and remove a crate from the tunnel. Let's go. A crate has been removed, a crate has been removed, a crate has been removed, a crate has been removed. Yes. So that's 7 triggers, 8 triggers, 9 triggers. And now we're out of steps. 9 triggers today. Bam! Good progress on the crates, I would say. I mean, not much progress on anything else, really. We did some rarity adjustment using the conservatory. We removed some crates. And we loaded up the treasure trove quite a bit. I think we will have to continue like this next time as well, to get the crates out of the way and potentially to get the blue tents with the monk and the freezer. Also, let me know if I missed something in the tomb regarding the angels and Draxus. That felt a bit underwhelming because we seem to already know all the clues in the new clue book, unless I'm still missing something there. Alright, that is it for today. Leave a like at the bottom if you've enjoyed today's episode, and be sure to subscribe to see what is behind all those crates in the tunnel. Maybe we'll get there next time. I doubt it, but maybe the time after. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Bye.